Hello, I'm Denise. Welcome to Denise J Knits. If you're new here, welcome. This is just my podcast, and I talk about what I'm knitting, what I'm crocheting. So if you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. And yeah, let's get on with it. It's Thursday the 6th of June today, and it's about 9:20 in the morning. And weather update in England, it's cloudy. Of course it is, it's June, it's British summer. Yeah, we had a nice day yesterday. I actually wore summer dress yesterday, lovely. But that was it, you know, that was our summer probably. So anyway, so here we are. No, finished objects, I've got none this time. If you watched the last episode, you will have remembered I did have my finished jewel spun jumper, but I wasn't happy with it because I made a mistake with the ribbing. I'm actually sitting on it, actually, if I can bring it round. Now, despite the fact that it's not very nice weather, it's still quite warm, which is why I'm not wearing it. And here it is again. Yeah, what I did wrong was I did 2x2 ribbing on the neck, on the arms, but I had done 1x1 ribbing on the bottom. But I have taken it out, and as you can see, I've re-knitted the bottom bit of ribbing for 2x2 as it should be. I mean, I did have some comments from people who said, you know, why bother, why take it out? But I knew it was wrong, and I knew if it was wrong I probably wasn't going to wear it, so it needed to be done. And as I say, I'm much happier with it because it does fit in with the rest of the sweater. So that's going to go away now because obviously it's a warm sweater. It's going to go away for winter. Yeah, that's done. So I've got quite a few things that I've been working on, but as I say, nothing's finished. So let's start with some socks. I am a member of Stitches and Cream Sock Club, and this is actually the last box we got, which was in April. Yeah. And so this is the Gansey All at Sea sock. There is no name on it, it's just a Gansey All at Sea Gansey sock. So I've done one of them. That counts as finished object, doesn't it? I haven't actually sewn in the ends, but this is how it is. So there's a lovely pattern on the leg there, and the Gansey. It did give you an option to do plain stocking stitch for the leg, but I thought, why not do the Gansey pattern? And it was, you know, terrible. Well, not terrible, it was just a lot of work. And I had to, in the end, I had to write it out and keep a little track here of which bit of the pattern I was up to. Well, yeah. So because I didn't want to go wrong. The pattern is actually on my phone, which I'm filming on at the moment, so I couldn't opening up the pattern on my phone and then doing a row and then opening up the pattern again. It was a bit of a nightmare, so which is why I wrote it out. But that is the first sock. Haven't actually cast on the second sock yet. That's going to be my weekend task. But yeah, it's looking good. I did have a little, for some reason, it's a shadow wrap heel, which I have never done before, and I did end up with a bit of a hole on one side, but I have already sewn it in. But yeah, it was quite an easy shadow wrap heel. I've never done that before, as I say. That's the bottom, that's the top of the sock, and I am very pleased with it. Yeah, just needs a sister now, doesn't it? Sister or brother. It's worked in John Arbon Exmoor sock yarn, 4-ply, fingering weight, and it's in the colour Whortleberry. So that's that. So socks. So I started that on the 25th of May. So what's that? 2 weeks? Not quite 2 weeks for one sock. So other one needs to. I need to get on with it, don't I? Okay. Then there is a kind of lace top, knitted lace top that I've been working on. And I did show this last time. I was up to the armhole. I haven't done much of it because I had some problems with the pattern. But I have, this is the back. Obviously it's made in pieces. So this is the back. And then you work up to the shoulders, obviously, and then you sew everything together. But it is a lovely, lovely kind of lacy pattern. Now I got to the decreases for the sleeves, and I had 95 stitches, and it said decrease 8 at every end, and then it told me I should have 69 stitches. So 2 8s are 16, 95 minus 16, that's 79, isn't it? I don't that maths is not wrong. It's 79, but the pattern said 69, and for a long time I couldn't work it out. I thought it was a typo, but the rest of the pattern, when I read through it, was making the same mistake. So who knows? But it actually looks okay, and I've done that. So the next thing will be a couple of rows more up to the shoulders, and then shape for the shoulders. This is what it should look like when it is finished. Worked in Hayfield Bonus on a size 5 needle, so it does knit up quite well. And this is the colour Oatmeal. Yeah, and it obviously it will need a good blocking once I've finished it, but yeah. So there we go. So I thought these patterns were supposed to be checked and double checked, but obviously that one slipped through. But yeah, so hopefully I should finish that back quite soon, because I've still got the front and 2 sleeves to do, and the sleeves are quite long. There we are. I have done that maths right, haven't I? 2 8s are 16, and 95 minus 16 is 79, not 69. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I've got a little set of notes here that I'm checking. My shawl of shame. If you've been here for a while, you know that I have had a shawl that has been on my needles for the past 8 years at least. It kind of looks like this. I kind of lost interest in it, and it just sat in my craft room for a long time. But I have dug it out again. Now the actual body of the shawl has finished. This is what it looks like. It's nice yarn. I can't remember what the yarn is because I've lost the wool bands. I've had it for so long, but it is kind of a nice colour, sort of purples and lilacs and things like that. But I have started now working on the fringe, which is in a contrast colour. This, and you ask me what colour that is. I don't know. Where's the ball band? I've still got the ball band for that. Yeah, it's 4-ply, 100% alpaca. Where's the colour? I don't think it has got a colour. It's a lot. It just says colour number CA13. Yeah, as obviously I bought this at the same time that I bought the yarn for the body. So again, it's been on, I've had it for a long time. Yeah, it doesn't say what the colour is, so obviously it's pink. And there it is. So yeah, so as I say, I've started on the side, and it is kind of a lacy pattern. I don't know if you can see. I've done one row of the lace, and obviously you increase for it to flare out there, and at the point it's not sitting well because it's all bunched up on the needles. So there has been progress on that. Yeah, that's a nice little relaxing knit when I'm sitting watching some TV at night. So those are the 3 knitting projects I've got on the go. Let's move on to the crochet. This first one is a crochet top. There is the pattern. Nice colour, summery top, worked in a cotton double knit. This is the back, which I have finished. Oh, that's the right side. So it's not all gonna go on the screen. And again, so obviously this is worked again in pieces and sewn together. Patterns like that are quite common here in England, aren't you? Or commercial patterns like these. You sew it together at the end. So that's the back. That's as far as I've got with the front. Same pattern. Oh, that's upside down. That's where I am. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about half of what I've got to do for the front. Worked in, as I say, cotton double knit. Where's my brand? Paintbox yarns, cotton double knit, colour seafoam blue. And the colour, I love the colour. And it is coming out quite close to its, actually maybe slightly lighter than the actual colour. But yeah, I love the colour. I'm looking forward to finishing this and wearing this. So that yeah, worked on a 3.5 needle. I did start with what the pattern suggested. Yeah, it's a 3.5. The pattern suggested a 4, but it was coming out so large I had to take it out and start again. But yeah, that is a much better, closer to gauge, although it's still slightly bigger, but much better for my size because it's for me. Yes, where should we go next? Oh, blanket. Sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. I have getting over a cold, so just have a little little drink there. Now this is a Sirdar. It's a crochet along, and it's actually the crochet along itself is on week 6 at the moment, and I'm still on catch up. I'm still on week 3. I did show it last time and it was a little bit smaller than this, but this is how far I have got with it. Oh, it's gonna have to come right back. Yeah, so it was just this bit that I showed last time. I've added these two wavy sections here, and actually the next one I have done, this is because it's Blossom and Blooms, it's called. This is one that has tulips, meant to look like tulips. So that is the next panel, which will go here. Oh, it's not going to show. Yeah, there's a panel. So I have to do a second panel like this to go. I think the next one will go along that side. So it's difficult to show because it is getting now quite large. But yeah, but that was a very straightforward panel. And there is a right and a wrong side, because that you can see. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm loving it. That worked in Hayfield Bonus. I've got one of the ball bands here. Obviously it's acrylic. Bonus double knitting. This is the colour cream, and I did myself a little chart so that I could see which colours I would need, because they're all labelled. There's, with these things, obviously there's usually a lot of colours, so that's the colours that I am using. In the centre panel there is a this one here which plain. There is a daisy which I have done, but it's being blocked at the minute, and in fact I think I will hang on to it until I've finished, because this is still being, this is as you can see, it needs to be blocked out. It's all screwed up in the bag at the moment. Now these panels here with the daisies, they were so easy to do. It's colour work, which I hadn't done before. Now I've got another blanket that I was working on and has been put to the side for a bit, but I'll talk about that now, what I've decided to do. But let's put that away. Oh, excuse me. So that one, that can all go in this bag. As I say, if you've been here a while, I did start work on this, which is another crochet blanket. It's an ice cream. They're ice creams, if you can see. And this is how far I had got with it. Now, because I didn't want the colours to show through the white, I have been doing it with individual bobbins of colours like that. Having worked the other blanket, I've decided to take it out and to do, to work it so that the colour comes through. I know I've already cut up the yarn, and this is popping out a bit. Can you see? I think this is quite loose and it's not lying flat. So this is destined for the frog and a start again, I think, because the reason I put it aside is because all these bobbins, they annoy me. They really do annoy me. And I hate having them there. Yeah. So this is probably going to come out for a restart. And so I will, I mean, in that situation I'll have less ends to sew in, won't I, anyway, because I've already got loads of ends here. But there will only be sort of one end there and one end there if I redo that cone shape rather than two ends per cone, if you see what I mean. So yeah, so that's destined for frogging, i.e. I'm going to take it out and start again. Oh, forgot that. Yeah, it's worked in cotton again. Where is it? Cotton, yeah. Cotton blend by Knitcraft, and I think it's a 50-50 cotton acrylic. Yeah, 50-50 cotton acrylic, and this is the colorway bright blue. So I mean, sometimes you have just got to admit defeat and say, well, no, that was a wrong decision, take it out and either use the yarn for something else or start it again. In this situation, it's a start again. for plan B. Right, so I've got 2 other things that I haven't cast on yet, but will do soon. I said Stitches and Cream Sock Club, that my pair of socks there, so hopefully I will finish that one in the next few days, because my next box has arrived, and this is what we're going to be making. They provide the yarn, which is here. You also get like a little progress keeper, and often there's a little gift as well in the box. When I started, they also provided me with some needles. This sock is called the Glendurgan garden sock, and it's, you can't see the pattern very well, but it's got flowers on this part. Yeah, flowers at the top and the pattern there. And this is the yarn. Obviously I've already wound it. It's lovely colour. It's the camel's yarn. Does that say the camel? And it is in the colourway, well, it's BFL sock yarn, 4-ply fingering weight, 75% British Blueface Leicester and 25% nylon. Actually doesn't say the colour, but it is kind of a mix. It's green, obviously primarily green, with some flecks of other colours in there. Yeah, no colour on it, just a dye lot. So yeah, I'm going to be starting that as soon as I finish my other sock there. The other cast on, or hook on, because it's crochet, that I want to start soon is another pair of socks. I have them, they're in this magazine, they're called, look, Flower Girl, and look how gorgeous they are. I have done one other pair of crocheted socks this year, and they were quite straightforward and easy to do, and it looks like these are going to sort of follow the same pattern. The only difficulty looks like it's these flowers around there. So I've got the yarn. Excuse me for all the rushing. It's West Yorkshire Spinners. Yeah, West Yorkshire Spinners signature 4-ply. That's Pennyroyal. That's Candy Floss. And this one's Sunflower. Yeah, Sunflower. So those are my colours, and I mean, it looks like I might have enough yarn to do 2 pairs, but we'll see how the first pair goes. But they're my colours. So that's going to be a new custom. I have got quite a lot on the hook. I think I've said before, I don't like having too much on the go at once, because it all just becomes a bit too much. And I've got, so far I've got 3 of each projects, 3 knitting, 3 crochet. So yeah, I want to get some finished and move on. I am away for a couple of days at the weekend. Sadly, my friend's mum passed away this week, so she's got to do a quick dash up to Yorkshire where her mum lives. So I am going to be house sitting for her. So I thought I would take the Gansey socks, and I'm going to take my blanket with me to work on while I'm over there. Yeah, it was quite sudden in the end. So yeah, so hopefully I'll finish those socks this weekend. We'll sort of work on the blanket and get as far as I can with those, and then other things I'll have when I come home. So thank you for watching. If you've liked the video, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again in a couple of weeks' time. All right, you take care. Bye bye.